Hi, I'm Joanna Angel.
I'm Asa Akira.
And we're old. As old people, we appreciate old things.
That's right. So on this show, we're going to be traveling around the world, experiencing people, places, and things that are old.
So join us as we explore history, or just things that are older than us.
Today, we're going to be riding one of this country's oldest forms of public transportation, the New York City subway.
That's right. The MTA New York City transit system has been riding people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, ever since 1904.
To put that in perspective, that's about 100 years before any trains were ridden on us, Joanna.
All right, come on, let's go for a ride.
You nenever take the
I
subway.
don't. Yeah, do you remember actually back when I had a real job for a year? I think you remember this. And I was like one very easy subway ride away from, because I was staying with my parents, from my parents' house to the job. And every morning I would lie to my parents and say that I was taking the subway to work, but I would actually go around the corner and order an Uber.
Today, we are riding the M train, part of the JMZ line.
Fun fact, did you know this is where Jay-Z got his name?
And just like us, Jay-Z is also old.
Oh no, this is interesting, and I've actually heard this before. There's no O train because it looks like a zero.
Okay, so then
There's
you don't
no,
wanna,
yeah.
you don't want to
The letter
confuse it.
I looks like the number 1.
New York City subway is one of the world's oldest public transportation systems, one of the most used, and with one of the most stations, with 472 stations in operation. It is owned by the government of New York City and leased to the New York City Transit Authority. I appreciate the New York City subway system. Thank you. Thank you very much. You have saved me a lot of time and a lot of money, and I prefer you over a car. On October 29th, 2015, more than 6.2 million people rode the subway system. The system is also one of the world's longest overall, translating into 665 miles of revenue track.
I remember when I was in high school, I got really drunk and I puked on the subway.
Well, we're old now, Joanna. We don't do that anymore.
Actually, I did it again last week.
You know, there's been very few moments in our friendship where I've thought to myself, I can't be friends with you anymore. And one was the pineapple on the pizza. And the other one was that you never take the subway.
It's true.
Those are nails on a chalkboard for me.
It's true.
Because
In fact, when we took the subway this day, I didn't even know that like you can pay with Apple Pay. Like,
yeah,
that's how long it's been since I've taken the subway. I didn't even know.
in 2017, it was announced that the Metro card would be phased out and replaced by Omni, a contactless fare payment system, with fare payment being made using Apple Pay, Google Wallet, etc., etc.
Do you think Beyonce ever sat like right there? No.
Excuse me, do you know if Jay-Z rides this train? Speaking of new things on the subway, I didn't know you could pole dance so well.
Yeah, I know a few pole tricks. Unfortunately, the pole on the subway was like not really a pole. It used to be like a real pole. I think some of the older trains have a more...
Yeah, they like split the pole into like 2 parts.
Yeah.
I feel like I actually heard, again, from memory, not from my phone this time, but I feel like I remember hearing that they did that because people were using the poles as stripper poles.
That's very anti-sex worker.
It really is. It's not very woke.
It's not. So...
Did we just cancel the MTA?
Well, I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed taking a ride from something important and old and historical. Till next time!